What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Evans collection video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Grim Knight, Batman, and Killer Croc 2-pack from McFarlane Toys. This is a collector's edition from McFarlane Toys. So yesterday I went to GameStop and lo and behold, these two were there. Could not believe my eyes, to be quite honest with you. I didn't really think this was going to be something that I was actually going to run into in a store, but nonetheless, he was there, and super excited to have him. They really weren't on my radar, though. I really wasn't planning on getting these two because I already got the Arkham Killer Croc, and they're pretty much using the same body, but the paint apps are different on this one, and the head sculpt is different. Which I actually think the head sculpt looks a lot better on this one than it does on the Arkham one. So, and then the Grim Knight Batman, I got the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive of him coming on the way. Well, I have him pre-ordered anyway, so not sure when he's going to get here. I think he gets here at the end of May. But we'll do a review on him too once I get him. But so like I said, guys, this really wasn't on my radar for me to get. This is kind of pricey. It's it's gonna run you about $70. I did get these two for $65 yesterday at GameStop because of my pro membership, and I had my $5 monthly coupon as well. Not trying to do a promo for GameStop, guys, but if you go into GameStop and you buy figures right often. In there, it's kind of worth getting the pro membership. I think it's $25 a year, I believe. So if you happen, if you want to do that, I highly recommend it, especially if you go in there, even if you just go in there every, I'd say maybe twice a month or something. I think it's worth getting, and it really saves you some money on this. So it saved me, I'd saved about $8 on this, to be honest with you, because by the time my pro membership and then had the monthly coupon, I ended up saving about $8, so it wasn't too bad. So, but anyway, enough about GameStop. But let's talk about these figures. So like I said, I love these. I think that the Grim Knight looks great. I do like the paint apps on this guy. We're going to take a look at him first, and we'll get Killer Croc here out of the way. Like I said, I love this Grim Knight Batman. I think he looks fantastic. I think this one's a little bit different from the original release. I think the paint apps are a little bit different on this guy, to be honest with you. I'm going to bring him in closer. We're going to take a look at him. I love the head sculpt. The head sculpt looks fantastic. Like how he kind of looks angry there. Like I said, I like the paint apps. I like the grays, the bat emblem that's silver on under the utility belt, or whatever you want to call that. The gun looks nice. The little submachine gun that he comes with. So he comes with the little submachine gun, and he's going to come with those guns back here in the back. Plus, he comes with a grenade launcher as well. So these just plug into the back of his back. He's got a peg in the back there. So, like I said, cool little feature. I actually, absolutely love this figure. I think he looks great, and he looks damn good on the shelf as well. So, kind of reminds me of like a Punisher Batman, to be honest with you. I absolutely love this Grim Knight Batman. Still using those ball joint ankles there. I hate them. But it is what it is on that part. I don't think McFarlane's going to really change anything, to be quite honest with you, because, since he's going out, I don't expect him to change too much with these figures. A lot of these figures are going to keep getting reuse, and I think this is basically the same figure that, that was from the original release as well. So, but that was a look at Batman. Like I said, I think he looks great. Let's get Killer Croc back in here. So this Killer Croc is really nice. I do like the paint apps on him. I like the head sculpt. The head sculpt is a lot better than the original release of this guy from that Arkham one. I love the paint apps on him. Like I said, I like the pants. The pants look pretty good. I love that head sculpt. That whole head sculpt is really cool. I really do like that. The mouthpiece does not open, which I thought it might would have, but it don't. which is kind of a bummer. I think it would have been cool if the the mouthpiece would have moved there. But we'll bring his head sculpt in here a little bit closer, and I think that looks great. Like I said, I like the eyes. The eyes look really good. The head sculpt is just banging on this guy, and the colors are great. Proportions are pretty good on him. Like I said, this is a lot of reuse from that Arkham one, I think. The only thing I think is different really with this guy is the paint apps and the head sculpt there. So, but let me know what you guys think about this 2-pack. I think it's great. Is it worth the $70? That's up to you guys. I mean, honestly, like, I think if you really want this, I think it's worth it. I think McFarlane's figures are just going to go up in price in the future, being that he's losing the license, especially once we see what Mattel does with the license, next year. I think you're going to see a lot of, McFarlane's figures go up in price. So I highly recommend, guys, if you want these two, if you see it, pick it up, because, these things, they're probably going to shoot up in price. I got a feeling, to be honest. That's the reason why I got it, because it's one of those deals. It's like later on down the road, like I don't want to regret not buying this when I seen it in store. I did see the Bat Pod with the Dark Knight Batman yesterday. I'm probably going to regret not picking that up, but I did not pick that up because I just got so many Dark Knight Batmans, and don't really need a third one. So how many I got? How many do I have? I think I got like, it's got to be like 2 or 3. I think I got. So yeah, I don't really need so many Dark Knight Batmans. So but anyway, guys, let's take a look at this box real quick. I almost forgot about the box, but I just wanted to show you guys the grenade launcher there that you get for Batman. And I apologize for all the traffic if you guys heard the traffic in the background. But here's the back of the box. Back of the box looks great. I like the artwork. I think it looks fantastic. So 17 plus there, guys. So not for kids. So kids, you can't have this. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Pick up or pass. And always check me out on Instagram at JE Action Figures. And I will catch you guys in the next video.